People have become quite dependent on their cell phones. It helps in vast concentrations and for every generation. In parts of the world, the access to information is scarce, and cell phones help bridge that gap.
Africa has a very large, I think far larger than other parts of the world, shortage of energy, and it is a major constraint to development at all levels.
World Panel has invented a new technology called SunStream, where you can charge your phone through solar rays. World Panel began this technology while the CEO was visiting Uganda and saw there was a demand for technology to charge their cell phones.
In many parts of Africa, what draws people to solar technology and to be willing to invest at least a small amount in it is recharging cell phones. So people are very dependent on and committed to their cell phones, and finding ways to charge them is a big issue and a big constraint.
If this company is based in the US, there's no way that it will take off in Africa, because you have to be in the country, in the continent, in the different countries, to kind of see how it works, how it operates, because there's way too much cultural, social, and economic variables between those countries.
While the company has moved from the United States to South Africa for continuous manufacturing, there are still other concerns.
So you want to make sure that it's accessible to, I'll say, both heads of the house, and when I say that, meaning both man and a woman, because you want her to have equal access, and you don't want anyone to feel at a disadvantage. I think sometimes organizations, they're very well intentioned and they want to help women become empowered, and sometimes they do it to a disadvantage to the women just because they make the men feel marginalized. And you want to make the whole family feel empowered. You want to make sure that the people can really benefit. I've been to so many places where good intended help has become nice monuments, meaning that you were well intentioned to build this particular infrastructure or to offer a particular device, and what ends up happening is, if it was a piece of infrastructure, it becomes a nice monument that no longer works, and it sits there because you can't do nothing with it. So I've seen well-intended things become used for other purposes just because no one really did their homework. And it becomes a huge waste of resources.
The fact that Africa has so much sun, not all of it, parts of the continent are pretty gray and pretty grim a lot of the time, and have clearly a lot of heavy rainfall during some seasons. But the potential for a wide range of solar energy devices is enormous.